Hello everyone at Hookah Revolution. Antihero and Alex requested my Tangiers method of packing. First and foremost, I gotta say that I'm still pretty new to Tangiers, but I did somehow master it in a matter of the 1 or 2 times that I did this because I researched the hell out of it. And this is the method that I've been using. I've been getting great flavor, no harshness, all that stuff. And I'm going to get right on into it. First, you're going to need a fork, regular old household fork, a bendable, disposable, these kind of cheap forks. Make sure they have a little bit of a smaller prong on them, and pick one of them off. You'll see why I need this in a bit. You're also going to need some Tangiers, funnel bowl, and heavy duty, not regular, heavy duty Reynolds wrap, or I guess any kind of heavy duty aluminum foil. It has to be heavy duty, otherwise the foil will bend down and cover the whole of the bowl while you're smoking, and you will not get any draw. So heavy duty. So I'm going to get right on into it. First, what you're going to do is you're going to open your Tangiers and mix it. Just get it mixed around, get all those juices mixed together. And what you're also doing is breaking it up too. And you want to always keep the stuff in a container. You don't want to put it into a Ziploc bag like you would do with any other shisha. Also, don't pack any other kind of shisha like this, except for maybe Nakla. If you pack anything like this, you will burn the shit out of it. Alright, so we got it pretty well mixed up now. Actually, I already had it mixed up before we started recording, but just showing you guys. Then we're going to take the funnel bowl, we're going to put it over it so that way if we spill any, it's just going to drop back into it and not make your computer desk a mess. So first we're going to start dumping it in. Now, I'm not packing it in. What I'm doing is I'm kind of just laying it flat. I'm trying to keep it the same density that it is in the bowl as it is in the container. Except for one small exception, that I am kind of making sure that the little bits that are sticking up just a little bit are packed down just a little bit. I'm not really putting that much pressure on it at all. And we're just going to go around the whole thing that same way. Actually, it might be a little loose over there. And make sure that you don't get any tobacco down the center of the bowl. Try to keep it back from the center if you can. Just kind of evening it out now by just sprinkling just a little bit on top. Anywhere that's just a little under. Kind of want to make it a little uniform. Alright, as you can see, this is how I have it packed. Just gonna clean it up just a little bit on the sides, making sure there's no tobacco on the side of the bowl. There's a little bit. As you can see, there's a few little pieces that are sticking up. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to take it and kind of lightly pat it. And I'm going to use the side of the bowl to keep me from actually packing the tobacco down. As you can see, for the most part, it is now flat. Alright, so we are done with Tangiers. Next, we're going to get our foil. And make a good cutout that'll work fairly well. Now, what I'm going to do, put that aside, is lay this on top, shiny side down. There's kind of a reason why I do shiny side down. It has nothing to do with heat or anything like that. It just looks kind of funny if it's shining at you. Not only that, but for this, also for another reason. When I pack it down just a little bit, you can kind of see an indentation, but not too much. You kind of want to have a good middle ground. Now see that little bump right there? That means that I have tobacco spilling up over into the bowl, which is actually stuck to the top of the foil. You don't want that. Try that again. Okay, it's gone. But as you can see, I'm not putting pressure down anywhere in the center. I'm just using the center of my palm. And as you can see, I'm getting a little bit of an indentation, but not much. If it was going all the way down and kind of making the shape of a funnel bowl, then I probably would put more tobacco in. It doesn't have to be perfect or anything like that. Just make sure that's not bulging over or anything like that. That means that you would have too much. Now I'm going to tighten it tight, and I'm going to start poking my holes. Now I'm going to be using these coals. They put off a lot less heat. They're the social smoke Japanese style, and yeah, they're not the greatest coals in the world, but they're great for Tangiers because they don't put that much heat. However, I have noticed that I am able to use coconaras. Since I have those, I'm going to use those. And then if you have a problem with burning it with coconaras, put another piece of foil on and then do this. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Chinese food fork with one missing prong, and then I'm going to start poking my holes. And how I'm going to do it is I'm just going to go straight across all the way down, except for the center hole. And the reason why I don't do the center hole is because sometimes when I'm doing my little pattern and stuff, the prong will reach right where the rim of the bowl is, and I won't be able to press it down, and I'll rip it, and it's a huge mess. And you can also see the little indentation on there. So what I do is I poke holes. And I poke my second set of holes right there. Then I take my prong and I meet up back with that first hole to poke just 2 holes. So this way they're completely uniform. And if I don't have room for 2, then I'll just put it in the other 2 and just make 1. And I go like that all the way across. Now if you also notice that I'm pushing kind of hard down onto the tobacco, I'm not just poking holes, I'm actually kind of jamming it down. You can see how far down I'm jamming it. The reason for this is I'm kind of pressing it down and fluffing it up at the same time, and allowing for air to go into the tobacco, up, out, and then into the center funnel, which allows for better flavor, etc. Alright, as you can see, I'm almost done. And anywhere I have gaps, like say there's a good gap right here, I'll try to meet up with 2 holes, or poke another hole. I'll try to enough to the side to get 1 more hole in. Kind of want to make everything as even as possible. I don't want any kind of large gaps anywhere. Oh, there's another one. And yep, that's pretty much it. Now I'm going to start poking holes in the center. And I kind of want the same size holes, but all I got right on hand is a thumbtack. I didn't come prepared. Oh well. So I'm just going to start poking holes like crazy in the center. The reason why you want to poke holes in the center is if you don't, the foil will suck down over the rim of the bowl and you won't get any smoke. However, this does relieve a little bit of the pressure, and trust me, you're not going to get weaker smoke out of it. You're going to get very thick clouds out of this packing method. So yeah, let's go throw some coals on and see how it works.